Hey guys, Trigger Sean coming with another Awaken Chaos Era video. On today's video, we're gonna have the second installment of Zero to Hero. Now, I know last time I did talk about I was gonna bring Kaylin on the channel and kind of do like a quick phone interview with her, kind of letting her know what I was doing on the account, what I saw, what I noticed. Obviously she did see the last video. She did reach out. We talked about it just a little bit, and I gave her some homework to work on. She did do all the homework. I have a surprise for you guys. You will see exactly what I was able to complete on the account so far. Obviously, you see down the bottom left, that was the amount of time we put into this so far, and that does include recording the rest of this video. I am recording the beginning of this video versus when I've already recorded the body of this video. So as you see, 11 hours in so far, but we've done a lot of work. We've made a lot of improvements to the account, and it's looking really, really good. With that being said, though, Kaylin is one of our leaders for CFE2. So if I pull this up here, you'll see that in CFE2, we have made it to guild level 5. We've maxed it out. CFE 1 is maxed out, CFE 3 I think is maxed out, and CFE 4 is almost maxed out. What we're looking to do is we're looking to expand our guild and make sure that we have enough people. We have currently 4 guilds that are active. Guild 1 is my guild that I'm running. Guild 2 Kaylin's running. Guild 3 Admiral's running. Guild 4 is where my free-to-play series is currently at. And we're looking to expand. I know the Guild 4 is really looking for new members. I think I can take about 15 new members. Guild 2 has a few members here that we can add. Guild 3 as well. And right now I have access to all the accounts, so it would definitely be a good thing if you're looking for a guild and you'd like to join. Make sure you click the links down below for my Discord server as well as the Chofly Discord server. But yeah, getting back on topic. This video is going to be all about what I've done so far on the account, what we had to do to really progress the account to get to the hero status. Almost, we're like this close, guys. We're like this close. Also, I know everybody's been helping me out a lot, and I love you guys. I appreciate you all for all the love and support. We made 2,500 subs, which is amazing. Definitely keep clicking that link down below. That's for that LD player, guys. I do get a really good kickback when you guys do this. So if you install this with my link, it helps me out a ton. It costs you absolutely nothing, and it allows you to play the game on a PC. It's pretty nice. It's not super resource intensive, so if you got a toaster, it's okay. It can kind of run it, and it helps me out so much. It doesn't cost you a dime, guys. So I hope you guys definitely click that link down below. Help me out with the LD player promotion. I think I've got some potential shard giveaways coming from LD player. They did reach out today, asked me if I wanted to participate, and I said yes. So this means hopefully I have shard giveaways for both LD player as well as Awaken Chaos Era for being an official content creator. Hopefully this all comes to fruition and I get to give back to you guys, the community, and for all the support and the fun you've had and given me so far. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this video. I'm gonna go ahead and roll the opening scenes, and yeah, let's get into it. All right, like I said, we are back now. This is the run that I was talking about. We have officially got Kaylin's account to Queen of Tides 11 complete. It's a 7-minute run. I did try it on Queen of Tides 12. It makes it about 3/4 of the way through the main boss before finally they just don't have the HP to keep the sustain up and they fall over. I actually think this is going to get remedied just by doing some glyphs. So before I do anything with the gear, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go in there. I'm going to farm out the rest of the glyphs for her. Kaylin is currently actually on vacation, so I have access to her account for the whole next week. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do that. We're going to get this dialed into where we can do Queen of Tides 12. And then I'll probably see if I can't just run it in the spare time while I'm doing other takeovers and working on my own account to see if we can't get, Ash 12 going for him, maybe even Tulpa 12, depending on the circumstances. So as you see here, we did level 11, 7 minutes. The fastest battle was 7 minutes and 5 seconds. Really, really, really slow, but it's okay right now because it's great progress, guys. It's great progress, and I'm okay with that. Forward progress never hurts anybody, and at least this way, this does allow us to go ahead and farm stage 11 to get more results. Now, for those of you who are curious, if you look down in the the bottom right, you will see the time. We are at 10 hours and oh, that's not right. Hold on, let's fix that. I re-inputted that incorrect. Let's fix that. That's supposed to say 10 hours. Oh, let's let's not mess that up here. So it's like 10 hours and 45 minutes, I believe, is the time I have listed. All right, let's try that. There we go, that's better. That looks better. I'm like, wait a second, it's not just 10 minutes. We were over 10 minutes just on the first video. But yeah, we've been at about 10 hours, 45 minutes. I think I was at about 48 minutes at the end of the last video. But other than that, that was a couple of days ago. I had Kaylin farming for glyphs. And then I was able to do a little bit of glyph farming today to kind of round her out. But overall, I'm really happy with the account. We've made it, like I said, we made it to 11, and it's fairly consistent. Let's go show you the stats and the gear, and I'll kind of talk about what I had to do. So we focused on doing the Blackhorn, Zatlux, Hakrin, and Santis comp. Now, the reason why we did this comp and not the Gangello comp is because even though Gangello is super fast, he makes everything a lot quicker and easier, he needs a lot more HP on overall to get this to work. So with that being said, it just didn't make sense for me to try to make everyone's gear at a higher HP level and waste a lot of resources. So with that being said, you're also gonna go, well, what kind of resources did you use to get this done? So let's show you. Okay, so the first things first, let's talk about the methodology, right? How do we make it through Queen of Tides 12, and why do we make it through Queen of Tides 12 first versus going through any other the dungeons? Well, in this case, we have all the champions available to us. We have Hakrin, we have Zatlux, we have Blackhorn, we have Santis, we have Gangello, we have everybody possible that you could possibly need to do Queen of Tides. Now, we also have a Nathalia. You will notice that she has the new skin. We have Nathalia, so we have everyone also for Ashe. The only problem is Ashe requires a lot of speed. Right now, all we're dealing with is just 4 and 5 star gear from doing just the glyph farming. And we had to do a lot of glyph farming, right? You guys saw the notice. You guys saw the note, the big long to-do list of how to fix Kaylin's account. Notice that the glyphs are now done. We do have some glyphs done here, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go by each character individually so you can see exactly where I got all the stats at for these characters. And that way it'll help you understand what you need to do yourself. Now, what I'm currently doing is I gotta get Zatlux up, right? We gotta get him done. He's missing the most crucial and vital glyphs possible for his build. All these attack percent ones, all these crit damage, all this crit rate, they make him one-shot those waves, essentially, because his stats aren't great. Look at his stats, guys. Now, we are farming level 11, and we're doing it pretty consistently, honestly. It's pretty stable. That's with 76% crit rate, 175 crit damage, 2,700 attack. Speed is only 130. That's actually 18 speed slower than what needs to be for Queen 12. So we definitely aren't one-shotting the waves. However, we're doing enough damage that he is very impactful to helping clear the waves. Yes, he is ascended, which definitely helps, right? Being Ascension 3 here, that definitely makes a big difference as far as the amount of damage he can do. But still, he doesn't have God tier gear on. Look at this gear. Look at this gear, guys. He's got 4-star gear, a couple 5 stars, got 1 6-star piece of gear. That 6-star piece of gear, it's not great. It's a crit rate double, and then HP percent, HP. Crit rate ring with 2 double crit damage. That's terrible. 4-star, absolutely trash. Attack percent, 5-star amulet that does nothing other than crit rate. Attack percent boots with 1 resistance roll on them. I mean, I think the gear is kind of speaking for itself, guys. Like, and I think that's where a lot of you guys get caught up in this whole mantra of, oh, you got to farm the dungeons so that way you can do the dungeon content. You don't. Look at the stats that I just showed you on those pieces of gear. Rewind it if you need to. Those were terrible pieces of gear. They were not good. Not good at all. And I upgraded them just enough to get it done. Now we're gonna do a little bit of farming on 11, and then I'm gonna swap out some pieces. We already got a better pair of boots out of farming like 5 runs. All you need to do is go from point A to point B. To establish point A to point B, you literally have to go farm your abilities, farm your glyphs, you know, get a little bit of gear here, know which gear to upgrade, and then focus on that team and go beat it. So this is Zatlux stats. Everybody knows Zatlux is definitely the nuker on the team. That's all we were running. Now Hakrin, if you guys didn't see my I quit video, definitely go watch it. Obviously I didn't quit. I'm releasing daily content still. But Hakrin, yeah, he got a nerf. Guess what? It doesn't affect Queen of Tides 12. Sure, the defense up doesn't help. But the Queen of Tides 12, his buff is not getting removed. So it doesn't matter. However, yes, you do need to do a little bit of work. He does have some certain minimums, which is actually what's stopping me right now. He doesn't have enough defense. He needs about 2,500 defense to push into Queen of 12. Right now we're on Queen 11. He's at 2,100 defense, and it's pretty much the bare minimum. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is literally the bare minimum for Hakrin at 2,100. And the reason why he's running at the very, very bare minimum is because we just only have one 5-star glyph done. So for everybody also wondering, like, what's required to go from point A to point B and get to Queen of Tides 12, you don't even have to have all these tier 5 glyphs done. I know I've harped on this a lot, where you really gotta kind of play smart, be efficient. And that's why we're doing this 0 to hero, because I want you to see that I didn't do anything special here. All I did is I took them all up to 4. I unlocked tier 5 because that's fairly efficient. You're not wasting a whole lot of resources, but we're not unlocking and maxing out all level 5s, right? I have videos, definitely go check the channel, where I explain how a level 5 glyph can be worth almost to a 12 or 15 6-star piece of gear. So these are super impactful. Right now, I am able to complete 11 and reasonably, not fast, but I can complete it. This means that, you know, I can do about 100 runs a day while regenerating my energy, right? That's not a bad play. I mean, yeah, it's a long game, right? It's gonna take a week or so to get a couple pieces of gear. But once you get those couple pieces of gear, then you swap them in there, and then you push your adventure mode, and then you can go back and you can get all these tier 5 gear or tier 5 glyphs, and you don't have to waste so much resources. It's all about how you can play this game and be efficient. I didn't have to even get to level 5 glyphs on this one, okay? Gear, yeah, gear is a little harder. We are using all 5-star gear, and actually one 6-star piece of gear that actually came out of a PO3. I just hopped on her account, it popped. It's like, okay, let's do it. We got it. And lo and behold, we got a defensive ring, and it had HP percent. I was like, you know what, let's roll it. I rolled it twice, and it rolled that. So I was like, okay, well, let's take it to 12, and lo and behold, we got 3 rolls on HP. This is actually a really, really good ring for a very beginning account. This is not bad at all, especially not for Hakrin here. This definitely has been very helpful. But notice that we're using a green piece of 5-star gear. Its rolls were trash. Flat defense, are you kidding me right now? Sure, HP percent, but it's 3%. That's like nothing. The boots, you know, these did nothing. Attack doesn't help. Crit damage doesn't help. Speed would have been nice. Didn't have it. This is the only defensive boot I had, so I upgraded it. And lo and behold, it worked out. Cool. Next, we have the chest piece. The chest piece did have 1 defensive roll. This is not a terrible chest piece, but it's a 4-star. That's not great. I almost broke my own rule. I took this to 12, but that's because it's a defense base, and I was very, very close. So you know what? We broke the rule. We pushed the envelope. What did we get? We got Queen of Tides 11. That's worth farming. Queen of Tides 9, not worth it. Queen of Tides 10, nah. Queen of Tides 11, you can farm that. That's fine. So in this case, it was worth it to break the mold and break the rule on the gear for this one character, or for this one mission, so to speak. And just so that way I can get the gear to replace it. And that's totally fine. Now we have the helm. As you see here with the helm rolls, they're not terrible, but they're not great, right? HP percent, focus percent. We don't care really about the taunt. We're doing Queen of Tides 12. We don't care, right? Crit rate, not helpful. HP percent, that's helpful. Defense would have been really, really nice. Precision, we don't care. So as you guys see here, these are not top tier pieces of gear. Granted, yes, the abilities are all done. The abilities are all done on Zatlux as well. right? Abilities have to be done. That's kind of like a given. But notice those gears, not god tier. Now let's talk about Blackhorn. Blackhorn's your healer. He's gotta have god tier gear, right? Abilities are done. Nope. We're level 9 on all the gear. We have nothing really special going on here. Stat wise, he's all right. 16k, 1300, you know, not bad. No focus. Speed, super slow. Glyphs, haven't done any of these, and he could use those just for healing better, right? Gear wise, HP percent, cool. Speed, okay. HP percent, defense percent, flat defense, focus. I mean, that's okay. But notice that all these substats, they're not great. These aren't ideal pieces of gear by any means. And a lot of these blue and these green ones are just coming from farming more glyphs. And these purple ones, these came from like just random events, completing them. I mean, we don't have massively great gear. Like this one right here rolled a 9, a +1 on flat defense. I mean, this is complete and utter trash. But it gets us by. And that's why I'm taking the time to slowly go through these and show you exactly what we're using. Also note, Hakrin and Santis are both level 50. If I were to take both of these guys just to 60, it'd probably solve all my problems. It'd probably be super quick and easy. But we have a hero event coming, so do not mess that up. Save your resources so that way you can go do the hero event. All right, Santis is next. Now, Santis has a couple 6-star pieces of gear, a couple 3. Then we have a couple 5-star pieces of gear and a 4-star. Now, this is because Santis is mainly our damage dealer in this composition. Her HP is 1300, her defense is 1000, and her focus is 71%. This is more of a Queen of Tides 12 build. She needs about 2000 more HP, and then she will actually satisfy the requirements for Queen of Tides 12 for the repeatability, in my opinion. So if I were to level her up to 60, she would easily satisfy those requirements and probably go above it. And I would no longer have to worry about Santis for running Queen of Tides. But let's go ahead and talk about the gear. Now this is 6-star gear. Speed rolls, flat attack, does us no good. A defensive ring with nothing. HP percent ring or amulet with really nothing. Once again, basically nothing, right? Some focus. Helm, focus. And chest piece, focus. So for all those that just got upset because they're like, oh, you got 6-star gear on him, and you know, this is blah 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 blah. Those substats don't lie. It's not that hard. You guys don't need to focus that much on your gear. Yeah, we broke a lot of rules. We broke a lot of rules for upgrading this gear. But you know what? She's almost made the requirement for Queen of Tides 12. By 6th year, I don't have to worry about this gear, and I can just farm Queen of Tides 12 for like a week, or I can have Kaylin do this, and she's gonna be set, right? So it's okay to break those rules when you have a set goal in mind and you're not planning on using this gear later on, right? Like if you're just trying to get in on something, then get in on it. Like my main account, I am farming the crap out of Dragon right now because I haven't been able to farm Dragon since I've been playing this game. I'm finally able to do it. I'm gonna farm Dragon for a week straight. No lie, a week straight. I'm gonna get at least 3 to 4 sets of Rebel gear for both DPS, for non-DPS, for sustain, everything. Because you need that. You need that kind of gear for content. And you need to just put your head down, stay in your lane. I get it, it's boring. I get it. It's boring for me. I'm farming it right now as I'm recording this video. You think this is fun for me? I mean, I enjoy it because I like gacha games and I like the grind. But a lot of you guys don't enjoy that. But it's okay because I'd rather see you guys go slow and steady, do what we are doing here with this takeover. So that way you guys can have a better account. It saves you money, it saves you time. I mean, you don't want to come over here and you don't want to pay me like $25, $30 an hour for an account takeover. You don't want to go pay, you know, every other content creator. Because yeah, sometimes we do some of that stuff for free. But time, you know, time is time. People do charge for those kind of services. Yeah, you can watch us on stream and we'll give you like a free 15-minute account takeover once you hit enough channel points and such. But the best thing is like if you watch this series and as I go through and I progress and I show you guys exactly what I'm doing to progress these accounts, I'm doing this to save your own knowledge base and your own time. So that way you have the actual knowledge to apply towards your account. So you don't need us, right? Like we do really good making content because we know the game. Like, we know what's needed. We know what Santis needs to accomplish stuff, right? We've already figured it out. But like, if you don't know that yourself, it's not gonna work out very good, right? So we need to educate you so that way you know exactly what you need to be working on, so that way you can push it. And with that being said, I'm not gonna work on any more of these glyphs for her. They're fine. I think I might do the defensive and HP one on Hakrin here. It's not super needed, so like this one here definitely is a must. That 100% defense is helpful. This HP percent one I'm thinking I'm gonna do, and this HP over here, they're not a must, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and just knock them out, get them done. And then next I'm gonna do Zatlux. Now Zatlux needs more damage, and the reason why I say he needs more damage is because if we take him in here and we go to stage 11 and we go and we run one battle with this team, right? This is just the basic team. Like you saw the stats, it's not like this is a miracle team. We did not work miracles on this account. We took what we had and we worked with it. We farmed glyphs and abilities to get where we needed to go. That's most of our damage. But as you see there, Zatlux is not one-shotting these waves, which is why this is taking like 7 minutes. Once we can get him down to one-shotting these waves, this is going to drop down to about a 5-minute run. The repeatability of this so far is I did a 10 run, and it repeated 8 times out of 10. And honestly, for just starting out, that's pretty good. That's really, really good. And like I said, I already got boots that I need to actually swap onto Zatlux. That will help him do a little bit more damage. So I'm hoping, you know, we'll do a couple more 10 runs as I'm editing this video and doing the thumbnail and whatnot, getting it out on YouTube. And maybe we'll have that gear. I'm going to be live tomorrow, or today actually. If you're seeing this, I'm going to be live in about 3 hours from now. We're gonna be live on Twitch. We're gonna do some Void Tower. We're gonna push hard because we got summons on my account that we can do. And I got our generous donor actually popped in, sent me a message on Discord. It's like, hey, he's like, I really, really want you to pull my shards. He's like, you had such terrible luck before. He's like, you got to be up for some good RNG. So why don't you hop on my account and give it a whirl. So we're gonna do a summoning session with our boy Rain, who's our top dono. Donated all that money so that we can get the Gangello. So we're definitely gonna hop on his account, take a look at it, do some summons, have some fun. And yeah, so definitely stop in, say hi. I know I talked about at the very, very beginning, and I'm gonna bring it up again now, that the guild is recruiting. So we have 4 guilds right now. We have CFE, which is where my main account is. We have CFE 2, 3, and 4. This is the Chofly Elite community. This is literally just what it sounds like. We're just a community of guys wanting to play together, and gals, you know, we're just trying to have some fun. Me and Chosen, we're really, really good friends. We talk literally daily, if not, you know, multiple times during the day. Get along really well, and we both decided like, hey, let's try to merge our communities. Let's have some fun here, and let's just really own something that we can make a nice, friendly environment for everybody to enjoy. So definitely come check out the guild. Feel free to hop in my Discord, hop in the Chofly Discord, go down to the Awaken Chaos Era general content or general chat communication area. Post a message in there saying you're looking for a guild. We will happily accept you. Once this live stuff goes live, like the lifetime or the live action arena and the guild versus environment. Once that goes live, we will do some reorganizing. And once we do that reorganizing, then we're actually going to start kind of focusing on, you know, trying to be competitive. Right now, we're just having fun and we're just playing the game, and it's been a lot of fun. I've been enjoying it. But, you know, when you have competitive stuff like this, we all spend a lot of money and we like to compete. So if you're looking for a community that you can join that is fun, friendly, and is also going to be competitive for that newer content, definitely shoot us a message. We'd love to have you in the Chofly community. I think that's it, guys. As you see here, this is running. We're doing okay. This is going to work. This is level 11. I got a few more pieces of gear to kind of tweak on this. I'll probably do a couple of 10 runs. I'll go to bed, and then I'll be live again, and I'll probably farm this on the side while we're live. You know, we'll get a few pieces of gear for Kaylin, and that'll allow us to do Queen of Tides 12, and then we'll push into some more content. But I hope this helps you guys so you can see, like, we didn't do much, right? Go watch the other video if you're curious, but we didn't do a whole lot. We identified what we needed. We took that identification, we hammered out what the goal was, and that was getting the glyphs. And once we got those glyphs done, guys, this was easy. I mean, Yeah, it took a long time to get these glyphs farmed, as you see with this 11-hour mark. But I think as far as actual time involved looking at the account, doing work on the account, I'm probably about an hour and a half in, and that's not terrible. I'm okay with that. That's not a lot of work. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys would like this. I hope this series helps you. I'm going to be on the lookout for other accounts, probably accounts that don't have like Gangello or that are lacking in the general direction. Mainly because once we finish Kalen's account here and finish this series, I do want to showcase other accounts that are kind of in a different state. So that way we don't necessarily have like an average player 0 to hero, but we have, you know, like an above average, or we have a unfortunate RNG gods frowned upon account, you know, and we're taking it from lowly RNG gods don't like you to bam, you can do all the dungeons. So definitely leave comments down below if you guys are enjoying this content and if you like it and you want to see more, because I will do a little bit more research, try to get some more accounts lined up so that we can do more series like this. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. I know I've rambled on a lot. I know I say but hey, I appreciate you guys watching. I really do. We just hit 2,500 subscribers on the YouTube channel. I am so humbled by this. As of a year ago, I had like 60 subscribers, guys. We're a year down the road and I'm at 2,500. That's amazing. Like, you have no clue how good this makes me feel. Like, I love that you guys are enjoying my content. You're subscribing to me. You're watching this. You're leaving me comments. You're interacting. You're coming in the streams. You're coming in the Discord. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for your support. Also, make sure if you are not already using a emulator on your computer, download LED Player, install it, run Awaken Chaos Era through it. It helps me to help you. So definitely check it out. Help me out. Get that download link going. I appreciate it. I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Peace.